Hey, thanks for joining us. This week we're going to be making quite a few stops in this video. We leave Middle Bass Island, we head over to Huron where we spend an evening with Chara's sister Bobby and her wife Heidi. We have a great time there. It's a super cute little town. Then we head on over further up the lake. We're going to stop in Cleveland. Cleveland was about 95 degrees when we were there. We'll see how we dealt with that. After we leave Cleveland, we go to a cute little town called Geneva on the lake. Great little marina. We take a bike ride into the city itself, and you can kind of see what that looks like. From there, we go to Presque State Park. It is gorgeous. All the guidebooks tell you it is one of the prettiest on the lake. So thanks for joining us this week. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and we'll keep the videos coming as we work our way closer to the Erie Canal. Thanks for watching, guys. Good morning, everybody. We are just leaving Middle Bass Island. It is a quick 20-mile jaunt over to Huron on the mainland, as they call it. Seems kind of Ohio. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and we're going to see Chara's sister and sister-in-law, my sister-in-law. So yeah, so that's where we're headed, and we went to Put-in Bay yesterday. What do you think about Put-in Bay?
It's pretty wild. A
lot of fun. It is like, if you're from Michigan or know Mackinac Island, it is literally like Mackinac Island on steroids, I would say, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Like a lot of steroids.
A lot of steroids, like tons of bars.
There's nothing quaint about it. So.
No, and it's a good time. It's a really good time. Beautiful, lots of. It's just something you really have to see. I'm glad we stayed on Middle Bass. If you're ever over this way and you're considering where to go, I would definitely say Middle Bass, and then take the ferry over. I think it's $10 per person each way, but it's so much better, so much quieter, I'm sure.
And Middle Bass is beautiful. There's a lot of cool things to explore. There's a lot of history there, and some cool little restaurants that really take you to the Caribbean, even though you're in Ohio.
It's amazing. Like, I've never been, and I'm sure they have these other places, but I've never been to a place where they have pools at the bar or hot tubs, or it's just very different. And these are just bars. It's really unique. So minor issue, we had a fuel pump problem. We changed the fuel pump. Shout out to everybody who helped diagnose and encourage and support us. If you know me, I'm not mechanical by nature, but some really good friends of ours are, and they were gracious with their time, and we're obviously back on the water today. So we're doing about 6 knots. The wind's right on the nose, but it's super light today, so we should be there by, it says, just before 12 o'clock. And we'll get to hang out with Bobby and Heidi tonight, and we'll give you an update from there. All right? See ya. This is a picture from our sail partially across Lake Erie. We're headed to Huron Boat Basin. We're going to meet Bobby and her wife Heidi. They were so kind. They came over to see us. We went to a little dockside restaurant. They brought us beer from one of their local breweries. They loaded us up in their Jeep, and they drove us to a gas station so that we could get diesel fuel. Just really kind. Great to see them. So fun. We really miss seeing more of them. That's one of the things that you realize when you're out here, is that your only contact with friends and family is texting or phone calls or FaceTime or things like that. But so nice of them to take the time to stop over and see us. We really had a good time, and so kind of them to come over all that way just to hang out for a few hours. This is Geneva on the lake. This is a nice little marina that they have there. Lots of walking paths, trails, all that kind of thing. We took our bikes. We have folding bikes that we bought in Charlotte. and we got them out and just took a ride over into town. They have this great path that runs right along the lake shore for a long way. You'll see there's a huge hotel coming up on the right. Looks like a great venue for weddings or reunions. There was a ton of people there, and they have these little tiny small houses. What do you call them? What do they call them? Tiny homes. Yeah, that's it. So they have all these little tiny homes that you can stay in. We just kept riding to head into town. Really a nice town. That side of town was really cool. We really enjoyed it, and loved the folding bikes that we got in Charlotte at the Village Bike Shop. So cool. If you need folding bikes for anything or any kind of bike, the Village Bike Shop in Charlotte was so good. Ordered exactly what we wanted, set it up for us, and we couldn't be happier with them. So this is what it looks like, Geneva on the lake. We laughed and said it looks like somebody had a carnival or a county fair, and like they just had a flat tire and they just said, screw it, we're just going to stay here. And it literally feels like you're at a county fair everywhere you look. This is Firehouse Winery. We stopped in there. Francis, a guy I used to work for, big firefighter, chief of a fire department, and I sent him some pictures of this, and just a really cool place. From here, we leave and we go to Cleveland, Ohio. You can see the stadium there. It was 95 degrees. This is the nicest thing right there. We got an Uber from a girl whose Venmo handle was Bubbles Eats Cake.
No,
Bubbles Got Cake or something. I don't know. It was really cool. This is Presque Bay. This is a gorgeous little bay. All the guidebooks tell you that it is the prettiest natural anchorage on the Great Lakes, and I have to tell you, we would wholeheartedly agree. It was gorgeous. These were the sunsets we had night after night. Ducks, we saw deer, bald eagles, all kinds of stuff. Then we pulled up anchor and we headed to Dunkirk. Dunkirk was, for us, the toughest marina that we've stayed in since we've been boating. It was rough. There's very little protection. They're working on it. The docks didn't have great things to tie up. We were literally up the entire night, just trying to keep the boat off the wall, and we celebrated with a pitcher of Labatt's. This is just a quick video where you can kind of see this is the next morning. On a calm day, this is what it looks like. Boats are just bouncing all over the place. Really, really a tough spot. We couldn't wait to get out of there and get on to Buffalo to get closer to starting the Erie Canal. Hey, join us next week as we get into Buffalo, New York. We do the final preparation for heading up to the Tonawanda River to drop the mast and start the Erie Canal proper. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Hey, we are at the top of the observation tower at the Erie Basin Marina. So I'll spin this around in just a second so you can see, but we came in from that way. Our boat's over that way, and we're going that way. So here's what it looks like.